Hi, I'm Jake, and I still use a flip phone. So today I'm going to be talking about my flip phone and why I still use it to this day. But I'm also going to talk about the downsides of it and why it's maybe not such a good idea to still carry one of these around. So this is the Samsung E1150, announced in February of 2010. This weighs a whopping 72.5 grams and has an astonishing 128 by 128 pixel screen. This screen is actually 1.4 inches across. Now that's high res. Keeping up with current trends, there is no headphone jack present, just like the iPhone X. All that and it fits in the palm of your hand. Coming in at 174 grams with a whopping 5.8 inches of screen, the iPhone X is a monolith when compared to this. That screen comes in at 2436 by 1125 resolution. So my phone has no SD card slot, no camera to speak of, and absolutely no way to surf the web. So my phone comes with two games preloaded, that's Sudoku and Super Dual Quest, one of the best games to play while you're on the toilet. So my phone sports an 800 mAh battery, whereas the iPhone, that's got a 2716 mAh battery, which is going to get you a lot through the day. My phone sports a huge capacity of 1 megabyte. That's not even one song, whereas the latest iPhone comes up to 256 gigabytes worth of storage. Now that's a lot of songs. Why do I still use this flip phone from 2010? Even when there's infinitely better products on the market right now for a reasonable price? Well, the original reason I picked this phone up is because of its size. So now that 5.8 inch screens are much more prevalent in today's phones, they're actually becoming too large to fit into most jean pockets. Another reason to not use a smartphone is you're not constantly bombarded with notifications and bad news. This phone only vibrates when you get a phone call or a text, and that's it. So to pick up the latest model of this phone in your local shop will cost you £10. Now that's a hell of a lot cheaper than any other smartphone I've seen. So another huge reason to use an old phone like this is they don't just immediately break when you drop them on the floor. I've actually purposely thrown this phone full blown into the floor and it still works to this day. So now I'm going to talk about the downsides of this phone. It's outdated technology and there's going to be some. This phone is almost going the way of the VHS. When you pull it out in public, people are shocked. So if I want to take a picture of something, there's no camera to speak of. If I want to receive emojis, they're nowhere to be seen. Another annoyance is that you can't connect to Facebook. I use Facebook Messenger a lot and people assume that you can use it on the go, but I can't. I have to wait till I get home or near some Wi-Fi, so that's a major downside of this. So I've had this phone for 6 years and it still works, but it's beginning to deteriorate. The back's always falling off. That's actually the most annoying thing for me. Whenever I pull it out of my pocket, it slides off just freely. Sometimes the phone turns off mid-phone call, which is the most frustrating thing. So I use pay-as-you-go. I don't like signing up to contracts, so that's out of the question. And the most annoying thing is that voicemails cost me money. When I first got this phone, there was an option in the menu that said turn voicemails on. And being the naive young person I was, I turned that on thinking voicemails going to come in handy. But little did I know that I was going to use up all the credit that I had just spent listening to someone accidentally phone call me. For those of you who regularly use a smartphone, if you were to call someone on this, you would think that they sounded almost muffled. That's the thing with this old microphone technology. The sound just has no clarity to it. So in conclusion, while this phone might not keep up with today's technology, it's still a phone. You can still call your friends, you can still send and receive texts, and it's very small. Not only that, but it doesn't really cost you much either. So if you were to break it, it's not going to break the bank. If you can live without the up-to-date technology of Facebook and Instagram, then why not? Am I realistically going to buy a new smartphone tomorrow? Probably not. This phone does everything I need it to. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.